Tennessee, but the Trojans here at the vet would strongly disagree as we are set for a showdown on the Wiregrass. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Troy Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Ragin' Cajuns will put it away to start the game. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Troy's offense will get the first swing of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Crowder. He's got him in the flat. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Trojans send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So the Ragin' Cajuns offense will try to get something started with their first possession. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback in the position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And the Ragin' Cajuns are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's going to take off. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
Well, 2 things I love by the quarterback on that play. 1, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And 2, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. Fresh set of downs coming up. Well done.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Howard. He'll try to do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Ragin' Cajuns in the hurry-up. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Unloads to the wideout. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Direct snap. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Ragin' Cajuns have this offense rolling.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. Second down, he'll throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Ragin' Cajuns come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They just keep firing. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. And the Trojans are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Trying to burn this defensive back. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Trojans are in the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. There he goes! They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops the throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. Right down the boulevard. And with that, they've taken the lead. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Now he's going to break the pocket. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ragin' Cajuns.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back.
Deep shot for the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Cajuns! Quick strike touchdown. Comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football. So much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The run from the shotgun. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Going to swing it on second down. Makes the catch. It's Higgins. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana in the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. To throw, it's Crowder. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Trojans line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had. He lofts one down the sideline. Snags it into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana.
Man, the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like, quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then stride it into the end zone.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Offense scoops it up and still going. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. The option look. He'll toss it. Creates a little room. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. The play action fake. Makes the grab at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Trojans.
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
What a throw on first down on the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a
shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ragin Cajuns. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
23. Troy, 10.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Back to throw, it's Crowder. Bringing the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. He's got it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They'll start this drive going to the air. Threads it inside the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Ragin' Cajuns moving quickly to the line. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the sack all the way back at the 5. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Back to throw, it's Crowder. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
The Trojans will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He's got it. 1st down and more. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Ragin' Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Looking down the middle. Makes the catch. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. They'll go with a direct snap. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisiana.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
Louisiana, 37. Troy, 10.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He's got it. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Back to pass, it's Crowder. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Trojans need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Under fire. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Number 28 on to punt it away.
He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Going right to work up top. Fires one high and deep. Catching stride inside the 15. And that's where he'll go down. An explosive play moves the sticks. Wants to throw on 1st down. He caught it. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Snap it to the back. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Direct snap. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ragin Cajuns.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Troy, 10.
He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far in Troy today.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the 3rd quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
Louisiana, 51. Troy, 10.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. knocked to the ground with the running back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Behind the line, it's Connor. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking for a man, it's Howard. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes a catch at the 20. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Pressure coming. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Off play action on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Connor. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out. At the 35, he's loose. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Connor. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dropping back. It's Crowder. Caught near the sticks. It's Taylor. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Trojans have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. Oh, a lot of space. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Gonna look downfield again. Swings it out to the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Trojans will punt it away on 4th down.
On to kick it away.
And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory. He might have a question or two to answer about that decision. They are backed up, defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. And the Ragin' Cajuns want to crank the tempo.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Reels it in down the left side. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Touchdown, Cajuns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Now, a lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Troy, 10.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Crowder. He's got his man. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He'll pull it on the read.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Makes the grab over the middle. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Inside a minute to go here in the 3rd. The give from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Troy. A great catch and run for 6.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Wake Forest is getting blitzed right now at home in front of that loyal fan base. Loyal, but my goodness, that's being tested today. They're trailing by 28 to SMU. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big...
Lost one deep down the right side. Got it! Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. To the air, it's Howard. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Martin. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. They go back to work in the final period of this one. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking to throw on first down. He spins that thing down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Louisiana has it back, and the Ragin Cajun offense headed to the field. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. He's got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. To the air, it's Winfield. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Ragin Cajuns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Dumps it to the back. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Taylor.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now. Right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback timing with the wide receiver. Put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too. We got to hold on to that thing.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Lovett. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking for a man. It's Ford. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk, let your guys make some plays because they are definitely playing the deep ball.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Ragin Cajuns want to pick up the tempo. They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Buying some time. Looking to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David, but I'll say this. If you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Ford. Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. They got him down quickly after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play, and they've got it at the 38. This offense has it with really good field position. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Offense lining up quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. On the run, still looking. Complete downfield. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And the Ragin' Cajuns are threatening in the red zone. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got him this time. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. Was to pass. Big fella moving. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Winfield. Into the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Troy, 17.
He'll bring it out. It's Dortch. After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to go up top on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is complete. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.